Today we're going to be testing CarPro Essence. I'm going to be doing multiple tests with a foam cutting pad, a polishing pad, and a finishing pad to see the different levels of correction it achieves. I'm going to be using the Boss G21 with a 6-inch Lake Country ThinPro pad for the long throw orbitals. We're working on this 1999 Ford F-150. I'm not going to be using CarPro Essence for this whole entire car. I'm just a lot of people are asking, what are the different levels of cut, and it's so hard to do, without doing a test spot. So this is just going to give like a general idea. Right now it's kind of cloudy outside. The car looks pretty good. It's actually very, very oxidized, and in the sun it kind of looks gray. It has like a whitish hint to it. It looks a lot worse in the sun, but you could see it's pretty bad. Both sides are equally bad. No side is better than the other. So on this side we're going to be using a foam cutting pad. On this side we're going to be using a polishing pad, and on this side we're going to be using a finishing pad. Now what you want to do is cover 100% of the face of the pad, so 100% of the pad is working for you. I, however, don't want to do that because this product is pretty expensive, and this is just a test subject. I'm not going to be using CarPro Essence for this whole entire car. I'm going to be working between 4.5, 5. set on speed 3 now with little to no pressure, just to help it finish out. That looks great. You could see right away the enhancement in gloss. That was just, you know, one complete section pass, one buffing cycle. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. There's still some deeper ones, but you know, for one complete pass, you know, all the swirls are gone. I really didn't get there too much, that's why it's worse there, because I'm using a 6.5 inch pad. Let's take it to the other side. That's what was the before. I wish the sun was out right now. I was on this side because it was raining earlier, because the sun was on this side, so you could see how bad it really was. Remember, the deeper ones where you could chase after them, but this was just off of one complete section pass. Alright, let me go get the polishing pad and we'll see what it does on this side. This pad, I'm using the Lake Country ThinPro white polishing pad. No particular reason I'm using these pads. I have a different array of 5-inch pads. I really don't want to waste my other 6-inch pads on just a test subject. Same thing, 4.5 to 5. Looks a lot similar to that side. You can see the haze there. Alright, let's see how it did. Pretty good. Once again, you could see the bottom because I have a larger pad. I would hit that with my 75E if I was. I really didn't hit this too much because it's very humid outside and I didn't want the product to dry out. So I just kind of focused on this square here. And that looks pretty good. I mean, as far as the swirls going, it corrected just as good as the cutting pad. Actually, pretty impressed. Again, that was just, one buffing cycle, one complete section pass. So that's very, very good. Compared to this, I wish the sun was out so you guys could see how bad this truck really is. It literally looks gray. That's the before condition. Oh, there goes the Essence. Okay, let's try the finishing. This can see how that does. We're going to be using the Meguiars 6.5 inch microfiber finishing discs. We're going to see how this does on there. Again, this is the finishing disc, not the cutting. For the beginners out there who want to use microfiber for a one step, it's going to leave micro marring. Yes, it cuts better, but it is going to leave some micro marring, so I don't suggest that. Unless you do a test spot and it's finishing good, but 9 times out of 10 it's going to leave micro marring. Working at 4.5. very humid outside, so the product is kind of drying up faster than I would like, but the rule of thumb for Essence is you want to work it until it's clear, until it turns clear. That was the cutting pad, polishing, and the finishing pad. That was the before. You could see the instant clarity. Alright, let's see how it did correction wise. It actually left micro marring. I don't know if it's picking it up. Let's see. You guys see those circles there? That is from the actual pad itself. See it? I mean, it did a great job in, enhancing, the gloss. It actually did a pretty decent job correcting, for a finishing pad, but it did leave its own damage behind. That's interesting. Again, every paint system is different. One pad could work better on the other. Big difference. So now I'm interested for a foam. The polishing pad side just looks better to me overall. I mean, it could have been, that side was worse, or this side looks like it finished better. Another thing why I like Essence is if you're doing a coating, and if you're gonna be doing like a two-step, a compound and then a polish, and generally after the polish, you gotta wipe down the car because of the oils that it leaves behind. With Essence, it's a primer for the coating, like sea quartz. I don't know if you could use it with other coatings. You probably can. I mean, but back to what I was telling you. After you use this, you don't have to wipe it down with the alcohol water ratio, or IPA, and that's why I like it. I don't like wiping down the cars after I perfect them, with chances of micro marring for the towel. It just drives me nuts. Why I love CarPro Essence is after I'm done, I just have to make sure that there's no dust or dirt on the car. I don't have to worry about alcohol or none of that, and I could just strictly go to the coating. So this stuff is more than capable of a one-step, and this car was just horrendous. Your guys' car should not be in this kind of condition. So this is more than capable of correcting for a one-step. That's the before. That's the after. Okay, I might do a foam finishing pad on this side. I'm not sure yet. So very good product. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Message me anytime. Cutting pad, polishing pad, microfiber finishing disc, which it did leave micro marring because of the microfiber hairs, going around the paint, which makes sense. So, but just giving it a shot. On harder paints, that probably won't happen. So this is probably on the softer side, which usually when cars are this bad, could mean that, you know, that they're on the softer side, or they went to every automatic car wash in their area.